Hey guys, all kinds of interesting things going on in the world. Did you know that there is a line of cells called eternity cells that were taken from this black woman in like the 50s from a cancerous object on her body? And it turns out that they are used for like hundreds of different areas of research in regards to the human body and human cells. And basically, these cells, they'll continually regenerate as long as they have an ample food supply. So they will just continue living, like the name implies, eternity, forever. That's pretty immense. On that same side, there is a woman who is 95 years old and is a Grandmaster's champion in track and field. A 95-year-old woman who does track and field and is a champion. That's impressive. She looks like she's 60. She's as sharp as can be. She sounds like she's in her 60s. It's immense. So that's pretty cool. This woman might even live till she's like 150. So we've got a 95-year-old like great-great-grandma that's doing track and field, and we've got a line of cells that can live forever. That's pretty cool. Iran is always my favorite subject because they're like the greatest evil in the world, apparently, as we're told in here in the West. But I listen to CBC Radio and I listen to Q with Jian Ghomeshi, and he's Iranian and he sounds pretty great. You know, I thoroughly like his show. He's very sharp. He always, he's critical of Iran, and he also speaks highly of Iran. It's a country that's got problems like every other country, just theirs might be more severe. Okay, and apparently they're the whole boogeyman of the West and the entire world, because as humans we love to fear things, because then that means we can put on huge military budgets so that we can protect ourselves from the things that we fear. Even if we created the thing we feared so that we can protect ourselves from it with huge military budgets. Goodbye schools, goodbye hospitals. We have to pay for these new F-15s or F-35s or whatever it is we're flying these days. It's awesome. So, Iran, I only heard this from Jon Stewart because I barely ever do the internet anymore or the TV because I've got two kids, a full-time job, and like one of them's a baby, so that takes up a lot of time. But anyway, Jon Stewart was saying that Iran has agreed to come to the table to talk about nuclear disarmament, disarming their nuclear weapons, if they have any, or the ability to create any. So like disarming, they're taking down their facility, reducing their uranium, I want to say purification, but if that's not the right word, enrichment, like stop enriching uranium to such a high level that it can be used in a nuclear bomb. That's great. So finally, are we gonna run out of boogeymen? If Iran no longer has any nuclear weapons, we no longer have any reason to fear Iran. We lift the sanctions, we start working with Iran, Iran becomes like any other country, then what are we going to do? Like, who are we going to fear next? Because obviously, as a species, we love to be afraid of things. I mean, it's what we do. We would rather spend, I can't even remember what the number is now, trillions of dollars a year on military budget so that we can be ready to kill each other at a moment's notice. In which, what we spend on the military budget as a global, as a race, in 8 days, 8 days of that budget could stop world hunger for a year. 8 days. Stop world hunger for a year. That's pretty great. We could feed every human on the planet. And then, with a little bit more of that budget, we could house every human on the planet. We can improve the social aspects of everybody's life on the entire planet for like a decade. With 1 year of all that military spending, we just improve everybody's life overall. That would be great. Everybody's life would be so much better. Except we're not going to do that as a species. We just don't work that way, because I think your stick's a little bit bigger than my stick. So that means I've got to get a bigger or a better or a badder stick, just in case you try to take my stuff, so that I'm a little bit prepared, you know? Consider it like a deterrent. Even if we're at peace, the whole world is at peace, I'm still going to have a big stick somewhere. And I'm going to need someone to pay for that stick. So, do you really see us getting out of this whole having a bad guy to want to fight, or having a huge military budget set aside to protect ourselves in case a bad guy pops up? And not even so much in case. If you think about it, we have terrorism now. So everybody could be a bad guy. You could be a bad guy. You could be a terrorist right now. You could be building a bomb, and you could want to kill everybody. I could be building a bomb. I could be building a bomb. I got all my fingers, so it's unlikely I'm building a bomb. But theoretically, I could be. You could be. Everybody could be. My grandma could be building a bomb. She was a scientist and a doctor and a teacher. My great-grandma, she's awesome. She could be building a bomb. So because there's always the chance that somebody somewhere could be wanting to do something destructive to somebody else somewhere, we have to be ready for that. So we have to continually have a huge military budget. If I had more hands for face palming. Okay, that's all for today. I just wanted to mention that. My voice sounds horrible, but it's good to talk to you guys. I'm loving the feedback on all of my videos, whether it be positive, negative, or just anything. I'm always glad to hear from you guys, because that's what this whole channel is about. It may be ridiculous in every sense of the word, talking about everything from conspiracy theories, to religion, to a little bit of politics, because I always love making fun of politics, and to just what's going on with the human spiritual side, metaphysical side, you know, if the whole works, aliens. Aliens, that's a great topic. It's something to encourage discussion, thinking about things, to open up your mind to new ideas. It's always what we're all about here. So, let's open each other's minds in a very heterosexual way. I love all of you guys. Everyone. Seriously, I love all of you. I'll see you soon. Peace.